Hey guys, and welcome back to another video with me, Brooklyn. Guys, I have been laying around all day. I have been suffering with a headache. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I had something in my food, maybe too much sodium. It's cloudy outside. I don't know, but I have this headache that is excruciating right now. And I figured maybe if I get up and move around, and just move, maybe it'll just subside. I have been laying around all day, y'all. This is my first full day off in a long time. So I just been enjoying it and basking in it. And then I got a headache, and if y'all hear this, I'm looking at a program, a horror movie. And so you're going to hear some stuff in the background. But I want to come on here. This is my second video this weekend, guys. Yesterday I did a video about Lane Bryant and their sales going on, and, their undergarments and everything. They are one of the number one undergarment stores, I would say, in the USA, America. I don't know where else they are. I just know here in the United States. They are known. That's what they specialize in, So if you want some nice underwear, I would recommend Lane Bryant. Then they have other places, Victoria's Secrets, they have Sonoma, they have other places, and I shop at other places too, but Victoria's Secrets has it. Lane Bryant is showing themselves right now with their sales. So anyway, I have a Shein haul for you all today. My phone is up and down, what you call it, vertical, horizontal. You're going to see sidebars, okay? The reason why I'm doing it this way is so you can see everything at full length. If I do it this way, width instead of length, then, something may get cut off. I don't know. So I just wanted to do it this way. So you'll see sidebars, but you'll be able to see the dresses and everything, I think, better this way. So we're going to do it this way. Let's see what's going on. So with the first dress here, it's a nice green dress, and it's just a lightweight dress for the summer. It comes right above the knee, and it's just a beautiful dress. I think the material is really nice, and it's just lightweight, really, really lightweight. So it has, first off, let's start with the ruffles on the sleeves. Okay, it has the ruffles on the sleeves. Then it has a keyhole opening in the back. Okay, and then as you go down the dress, then you will see all the floral colors, which is down to the bottom. The fuchsia and the orange, the green, purple, yellow, and I believe there's a blue. And it's really, really nice. Just a simple dress. It flows, it's flare. So if you don't like anything fitting you tight, I think this would be a nice style of dress for you, because it's a flare dress. Really nice. It's a nice lime green. Really, really pretty lime green dress. I'm going to put it in the cleaners, the dry cleaners, and let them press it, because I no longer own an iron. Back in the day we had irons and ironing boards. I don't have either. A lot of my things I just hang up on the door, and the wrinkles fall out. But I'm going to have some of these dresses put in the dry cleaners and let them press them for me. Okay? Excuse me. This next dress also is a very lightweight dress, very colorful. I like a lot of color. I like vibrant colors. I like all colors, but I tend to lean toward bright colors. Lime greens, yellows, fuchsias, pinks. I like stuff like that. So this dress reminds me of Well, actually, it is. It's like a 70s pattern. You know, when they had the love, the peace signs and the Vans back in the day when they were doing the, you know, the hippie things going on. That's what this dress reminds me of. So it's a tank top sort of dress with the little sleeves, the thin sleeves, and then as you go up the dress, you can see all of the color in the van on the front. And it's supposed to fit you flare as well. And it's right above the knee. Also, I thought this was really cute. This is the front, and as I turn it around, it's the same pattern in the back. The same exact pattern in the back. And what I should have did was just hung them up on hangers. But, you know, I have this headache, and I just wanted to come and show these things to you all. And this dress will fall right above my knee as well. And I wear a 14. I didn't go up any sizes. I find that it's a hit and miss with Shein and Temu. It's a hit and miss. So I got my normal size, which is a 14. I did not go up. If I so far they seem to fit. If I don't like the fit, there is a local store here at the mall that will take Shein's items back and give you your money on the spot, you know. So they'll give you your money on Johnny on the spot. So that's a plus. So I took a chance to order my size. And if they're not fitting and I did have to go up a size, then I can just take these back, get my money, and reorder if I want to reorder, okay? So that's dress number 2, which is really, really, really pretty. Dress number 3, and like I said, I'm going to put these in the dry cleaners. I hope you all can really, really see them. I'm trying my best to show you all these dresses the best way I can without having to put them on a hanger. Okay, the next one has the little the short sleeves. It has a keyhole opening in the back, and I'm gonna stand up and see. And you see my pillows on the bed. The bed is not even made today, and it's like it's greens and yellows and reds and grays and blues. It's just a really pretty dress, white, and it's flare as well, and it will come above the knee. Okay, very, very nice dress, very, very nice material, and it's the same pattern all the way around the dress. Same pattern, very pretty. I like the red. And it's just a flare dress. It just flares. As it goes down, it just flares out. So I guess you would say it's just a typical A-frame dress like this, and it just goes like this. That's how my dresses are. Because I don't like anything fitting tight, and you know, you still can be cute without everything all snug, and especially if you have a stomach like I do. I have a fupa. It's not really, really that big, but it's noticeable. And when things are tight, you know, I just don't think it looks good on me with my stomach just hanging through a tight fitting dress, you know. And so that's dress number 3. And they are really, really pretty dresses, and they are really nice quality, you know, coming from Shein. Now, one of these dresses I was not crazy about. I ordered it, you know, because it's a hit and miss. And I ordered it, and when I saw it, I don't mind the material, but I don't like the design on the front. It just looks, you know, you can get something with an iron on, but it looks really nice. This particular dress has the iron on, but I'm not happy with the iron on. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know if I'm going to. It wasn't expensive, so I'm not going to go take it back to the mall and exchange it. So I don't know. I may can, you know, do something with this. It's a t-shirt dress. I may can do something with this dress, you know, dress it up to suit me, but I'm not crazy about it, you know. The design on the front is supposed to be lips, and the lips are supposed to be like red lips with diamonds down here, and you can see the little teeth. I'm explaining it to you so when you see it, you'll know what it is. And she's supposed to be holding like a diamond heart-shaped necklace from her mouth, but it just looks like a dull iron on. So I'm not happy with it. So I could just use it to sleep in. You can wear it out, but I could use it to sleep in, or if I wear it out, maybe to the store or something right quick, because a lot of my clothes I buy to go to work in, you know. So here's this dress. It's a t-shirt dress. I like the quality. It's just a t-shirt, a long t-shirt with this design on the front. So y'all already know what the t-shirt look like, but this is the front. That's the front, and it don't look bad. I don't, you know, I like my things. You know, you have a certain look. You can buy things that don't cost a lot of money, but you still want a good look. So that's what it looks like in the front. Okay, it's not bad. I can probably work with it. I have, and it's a black t-shirt. Come down to your knees, and I probably still will wear it because I have some black sneakers that have lips on them. So that was one reason why I bought it, because I was trying to pair it with my sneakers. And I'm going to show you the sneakers in a later video, and I bring the dress back to show you what I was talking about. But that's a t-shirt dress, and I probably can work with it. It'll be cute, you know, for a Friday or something, a Saturday, going to the flea market or something, you know. That's cute. But I just thought the lips would be a little bit more shinier. In person, it looks better on camera to me than it does in person. But by the time I fix it, and I have a pen that's lips, you know, so by the time I fix it here and put my lip pen on and maybe my tennis shoes with the lips and, you know, fix myself and put my lashes and stuff on, then I'd be like, okay, it's working, you know. So sometimes you have to work with stuff. I didn't spend a lot of money for these things, so I have to, you know, accessorize and pull it together, which I'm pretty good at. So it'll be okay. So this next dress, and guys, I'm going to show you all something. I'm going to show you the shoes, as you know, after the dresses. But the shoes, I thought I had ordered the right shoes with this dress. I'm going to have to go back in and order me another pair of shoes. These shoes that I ordered are very cute. I love them. But I thought I ordered them specifically for this dress, but I ordered the wrong shoe. But this dress, excuse me, is so pretty. It has the keyhole opening. Move, Stacy. That's my kitty. My kitty. Has the keyhole opening in the front. And of course you see it's fuchsia and orange color block. Fuchsia on one side and orange on the other. Okay, I love this dress. And it's the same dress. It flares out at the bottom like all of my dresses. Okay, it flares out at the bottom. It's just a flare dress. A basic hem, nothing special. It's all one color in the back, which is orange. Okay. It has, I'ma say, I call it elephant ear sleeves. It's got a split here. And on the orange side, it has the same. And then around the keyhole, they wrapped it with the orange material. Okay. Very, very cute. I like it. I like this dress. It's a nice material. It's nice and soft. The shoes that I'm getting ready to show you are fuchsia and yellow. I thought they were fuchsia and orange. I hit the wrong button. I love these shoes. They fit perfect. Now, Shein shoes, this is the first time I ordered any shoes from Shein. I can wear every last one of them. I have a very narrow foot. So my foot moves around in these shoes. Okay, I wear 10 medium, 10 narrow. Very small feet, long. But I like how it's a circle here. in a square here or a rectangle here. And then it's fuchsia and yellow. I love how they did the mix and match. I like it. Then you got the fuchsia here with the yellow here. The yellow here with the fuchsia here. The straps are opposite. These are such an adorable shoe. I love this shoe. But what I thought I was getting was the fuchsia and the orange. So I'm going to have to go back in and I put a pair in my cart and order the fuchsia and the orange to go with the shoe because it just doesn't even make sense. This will match, but it doesn't even make sense to have a color block dress and don't have a color block shoe. Now, to me, it just doesn't make any sense. Someone may say, well, I just wear an orange shoe with that, or I just wear a fuchsia shoe with that. Not Brooklyn. It has to be a color block shoe. That's why I got the dress. I deliberately got a color block dress to have color block shoes. I just happened to hit the wrong color block shoe. So I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to order the fuchsia and an orange shoe. And now I'm looking for a color block dress, fuchsia and yellow. And I have not seen anything like that on their site. You know, so I'll keep looking. I may have to just do a fuchsia or a yellow. We'll see. But I will be getting a fuchsia and orange color block shoe to go with that dress because it just doesn't even make sense to me, in my mind. Okay? So I want to show you these shoes. And the last dress that I bought, I love this dress. I like it. And I bought it again with my tennis shoes that have the hearts on them. I bought this dress with them sneakers in mind, okay? I don't know now if I'm going to do it because when I got the dress, it just don't look like it would go with the sneakers like I thought. I may do the t-shirt dress with the sneakers. But this dress, I may have to just find me a slide or something, you know, and some black slides or something like that. But anyway, it's a black t-shirt dress, and it has the lips on it as well. And I'm going to stand up so you all can see. It's all black in the back. No design or nothing in the back. It's another dress, and it just flares out at the bottom, okay? And this is how it looks. It's a t-shirt dress. Okay, and it says always rock. Okay, and it has the lips with a microphone. It's really a pretty dress. T-shirt dress. Just a little basic sleeves here. Okay. Basic dress. And down to the bottom it says just for rock and roll. And it falls right above the knee as well. I like my dresses to come right above the knee. And just a cute t-shirt dress. And the sneaker may go. I don't know. I have to see what it's going to do when I put it on to go to wear it. But it's really a cute dress. I love it. So this one worked out better. Because even though it's an iron-on, it looks like it's part of the material. And that's what I like when I get something that have iron-ons. Even if you get a sweatshirt or something that has an iron-on, you want to look like it's part of the material, not it looks like it's really ironed on, you know, and you can just peel it off. I'm not a fan of that look. So this is a really, really nice dress as well. Some of these dresses I will be putting in the dry cleaners to iron, and then, you know, you wash your other ones before you actually maybe put one on. So I already showed you one pair of shoes. The next pair of shoes, and I bought these shoes to go with some of these dresses. Like this pair of shoes right here. It slides, summer slides. And like I said again, these, I don't wear expensive summer shoes. These shoes, and these, now, one thing about Shein, you see something on there that you like, but online, it don't look like it look when you get the shoe. Okay, it's still a cute shoe. I can still rock with the shoe. But I bought these tassel slides. They're really cute. But online, it look like they tassels move. These tassels, of course, do not move. But they are cute. They are really, really cute. tassel slide shoes. Just a little, you know, material with the little tassel. They look so cute on my feet. Just really cute. Okay, so I bought these, and I think I'm going to rock it with this dress. Remember the dress that I showed you that had all the reds and everything in it? I think I'm going to try to pull it off with this dress, if I can. If I can. It depends on how it looks. It depends on how it looks together. Right now, it looks like it'll go because it has the same colors in it except for the blue. There's no blue in this dress. It's gray. All the colors are in this shoe except for the dress has gray instead of the blue. So I don't know. I don't know what I might do. But then I do have this shoe that will go with it. These are roses with the leaves. Really, really cute and comfortable. The silver insole. Right? So that would go because it has the red and it has the green. That would be really, really pretty with it. Okay? And I just love the silver. And it's a nice little, you know, heel on it. So that's really pretty. So that would go. Or I could do these with it. So I don't know which one I'm going to do. I don't. I got a yellow pair. Just like the red ones. So that will go too as well. Right? That would go. So I don't know. I could do... I can wear one on each foot. I could wear one on each foot. Don't try me. Don't play with me. Do not play with me because I'll bust out the house just like this in a minute. I sure will. I'm different that way. So, you know, I don't know which one I'll rock with it because both of them go with it. You know, so that's cute too. That's real cute together. So I like that. And these little dresses and things weren't no more than, you know, $7.99, the shoes and everything. You know, you don't have to break the bank to look nice. You just don't. Like I said, you can mix and match, have your expensive things and mix and match it with some, you know, less expensive things, you know. So this dress here that has the van on it, the 1960s and 70s look, that green in there. I specifically bought this shoe to go with this dress. Specifically. These little green slides. They are so cute and they are so comfortable. All of them are flat except for the ones I showed you with the yellow and red flower on. They have like a little wedge heel. This I bought to go specifically with this. Specifically. I mean, you have all the other colors. You have the yellow, the fuchsias, the blues. And I have all of those shoes. But I just thought these shoes, you know, I don't think I have this color in the house anywhere. So I thought these were, this would go with this dress. So that's why I got this color, you know. And what I'll do is they're coming in these little plastic bags. So after I wear them, I just stick them back in the plastic bag and make sure they, you know, even though you don't spend a lot of money, you still want to take care of your things, you know, because it is still your money. It's still your money, and, you know, you have to take care of it. I have a dress down in the other end of the house that would go adorably with this shoe. This shoe I thought was so cute, guys. Look at this shoe. It's got the little puffs on top a nice brown. And look at the little puff, the tufts. Those are so cute. They are so cute. Look at it. One of them was smashed still. But they are adorable. Look. And I have a dress that got this brown in it. The dress is like blue and cream and brown. And so I thought, well, instead of doing the cream, which somebody probably would do cream and blue, I thought, I'll pull it out with this. Might not be the exact brown, but it'll go good with it. I thought those was cute little puffs on top. Just so cute and adorable. And my coworker told me, she said, I envy you because you got little tiny narrow feet. She said, I can't wear none of those shoes. She have to wear wide. I just always had little tiny long feet, and a lot of things my feet will come out of. I fell up the steps not too long ago coming up to the condo. I fell up the steps because my foot came out of my shoe. That happens a lot. When you have those shoes, the shoes that tie around your ankle, I have several pair of those, but they don't stay up. So somebody told me to get some kind of skin glue, and you can glue it in certain areas because the strings won't stay up. They shimmy down around my ankle. So that's that. And then I have one more pair. Now, when I get my orange and fuchsia shoe, I'm going to come back with the dress. And then the brown puff shoe I'm showing you, I'm going to come and show you that dress. And this shoe here that I'm getting ready to show you, I'm going to show you what I'm going to wear with this particular pair of shoes, okay? I have a pair of shoes like this already, but they tie around my ankle and they won't stay up. And my feet go side to side. And I can't keep them on. So I bought these instead. And I have something to wear with these. So when it's time for me to do the video when I get the other shoes, I'll show you. These here. These blue slides with the feathers. Or whatever you call it. I say feathers. Guys, they are so cute. Little flats. And I have something in my room, in my closet down the other end that has this. Has this in the top. So I'm gonna show you that top when I do the other video when I get the color block, the fuchsia and orange color block. I'll come back and I'll bring the items with me. Look at this. This is so cute. So cute. I'm such a girl. I'm a girl. Obviously I'm a girl, but I'm a girly girl. A lot of girls are not girly girls. They don't, stuff like this don't amuse them. It just amuses me to have fur and fluff, and I just like it, and I know that I was raised in Brooklyn and my mother started me at a young age with fur coats and jewelry and lip gloss and things like that. I was in a little girl's place, but I was just always a dainty type person, and that's just my makeup. It's not nothing that I go out of the way to do. It's just, that's just who I am. When I go into a store, I gravitate toward the feminine. I don't gravitate toward, and I'm not going to say jeans can't be feminine because I have a few pair of jeans, but I don't gravitate toward jeans. I gravitate toward the feminine, the fur and the dresses and the, things like that. I have to go out of my way to go to the jean department and the sneaker department and things like that. I'm going to gravitate toward the boots and the fancy shoes and things like that. That's just me. And the jewelry and the gemstones. That's just Brooklyn, and there's some women out there more feminine than me, and that's just the way God, geared us, I guess, because I don't think anybody can give you a personality but God, Now, I have a daughter. I have one daughter, and I raised her the same way, you know, I was raised. I dressed her to the T. You know, she won best dressed 3 years in a row in high school, and wasn't even trying for it. But when she got older, she just is into jeans and t-shirts. That's what she likes to wear, jeans and t-shirts. You know, she'll put on her lip gloss and her eyeliner and her jewelry and her perfumes and things like that. Feminine, but she's going to wear jeans and t-shirts and things like that. Me, on the other hand, I really don't even have any downtime clothes. It's like I got jeans, but I need help with downtime clothes. I can dress up, but I need help with downtime clothes, if that makes sense. Like, I have a couple of sweatshirts and things like that, but it's not going to be dressed down like with sneakers and stuff. I'm going to put on, it's just going to be different for me. It's just in my makeup, I guess. We all are just, you know, I just like it. It's nothing wrong with not being feminine either. You know, you're just who you are. You know, you're just who you are. And I used to play with doll babies, and some girls didn't like doll babies. They want to be outside with the, you know, climbing trees and everything like that. I was too scared of bugs to be outside climbing somebody's tree. I'd rather be in the house with my Easy Bake Oven and my Barbie dolls and looking at cartoons and, you know, things like that. That was me. Just girly, you know. And, you know, I want to come on here and show you. Things like this just intrigue me. It just really, really just excites me when I see things with, you know, the fur and the zebra print, the leopard print, and the color block and everything. My eyes just get big like I'm in a candy store, you know? So, and I like mirrored and glass and suede and rhinestones, and I just love stuff like that. I'm telling y'all, if I had millions of dollars, like, my house would be like marble and gold floors probably, and mirrored ceilings and gold furniture. That just would be that's just my makeup, you know? I like stuff like that. Nothing wrong with it. And if you more flatline and more natural and toned down, there's nothing wrong with that either. You know, we are individuals, and we all are made to have our own personality and do the things we want to do with what we do. You know, that's just how it is. That's how we were geared up, I guess, in our personality, how God made us. You know, but don't let nobody ever try to change you and try to make you into what they want you to do. You know, don't let them downplay you. You know, like, that's too much. You know, why are you doing all that? You need to tone it down. No, you don't. No, you don't. Be as over the top as you want to be. Then somebody may come and say, you need to glam it up. You just, you know, you're not doing enough. You need to glam it up. No, you don't. If you're happy with not glamming it up, don't glam it up. You don't have to glam it up. You do what you want to do with what you do, with what makes you happy. No two people are alike. You know, you may see somebody else who is glammed, and then I may be glammed, right? But it's always going to be a tweak. Nobody's the same. Or you may see somebody that's just natural and laid back, and somebody else is natural and laid back, but it's still a little different. No two people are exactly the same. Nobody. That's what makes us different. You know, we are not on an assembly line. We are all individuals. So don't let nobody come and tell you what they think you should do and how you need to dress, how you need to comb your hair, you know, what you need to do with your makeup or no makeup or your jewelry. You know, don't let nobody tell you that. Don't. Because you have to do what's going to make you happy. I've had people to do that. Here I go. I've had people to do that, you know, tell me that I'm over the top, you know, that's too much for a certain situation or a specific place or venue. And no, it's not. It's me, you know, because you may not be appropriate for where you are. I don't care, you know, and people can do that and bring you down. You'll start trying to change and conform to them. And what makes them happy. Why should you change what you're doing to make somebody else happy? Why should I glam it down to make the next person happy because they think I'm over the top? Or why should they glam it up because I don't think that they're enough to make me happy. It shouldn't be that way. It should be what makes you happy. The individual, not the next person next to you. If they don't like it, they just don't like it. And to me, really, you shouldn't have a problem with what the next person is doing. That right there is red flags to me. Because why would a person be upset if somebody next to them is glammed? Why would it bother you if it's over the top or too much? Unless it's making you feel some kind of way. Or why would it make, just say me, upset because you're not glam? Why would it bother me? It shouldn't. It shouldn't, because when you get up in the morning, what do? You get up in the morning, you get dressed and get yourself together for yourself, not for somebody else. You just don't. So I encourage you to be who you are. And sometimes people say, I've heard this, I don't believe in it, that, when people copy you, that's a form of flattery. I don't really think so. I've had people to mimic me in certain things, clothing and things like that, but it was always an undertone to it. They say that's a form of flattery, and people, copy you and they dress like you, they take things from you and pull. But I've had that to happen to me before with women, and you think, well, that's, I'm glad I can encourage you. But then later on, you find out that they really don't like you. They hating on you. Could be a little bit jealousy, envy. That's not flattery. That's dangerous. Okay? Because if you admire somebody, that's good, because you pull a little bit from that person. But when they try to take everything from you, that's envy and jealousy. That's not flattery. When they just trying to take your whole personality, and that's not flattery. You have to still have some of your personality mixed in there. So just say, for instance, you like one of my outfits, right? You say, I like that dress. But you may not want to color block it exactly like I color block it. I'm going to go get the orange shoe and the fuchsia shoe to go exactly with the dress. Somebody else may say, well, I just want to do an orange shoe. Or I may just want to do a pink shoe. You know what I'm saying? They may just like the dress. Or they may like the shoes, but get a solid dress with just one color. But then you'll have those people who will just mimic you from head to toe. They'll put a bun in their head. I wear buns all the time. This is a donut, guys. If you can see, I wrap my hair around one of these little styrofoam donuts. Okay? And my hair is two colors. My hair is red and brown or auburn. But anyway, I have a sponge up in here, like one of them black sponges. I comb my hair up in a ponytail and then wrap mine around. Or either you can go to the local beauty supply store and they already have the donuts with the little hair already around it, if you don't have long enough hair to wrap like I do, because I have pretty long hair, so I can just comb up and just tuck. And that's what I do. And I wear it like this mostly every day because it's just easy for me. But you may see somebody who pull everything. They weren't doing that before they saw you. But then you go see them the next day. They got the bun, they got the earrings, they got the everything. Everything, completely everything. That's not a form of flattery to me. I think that's just creepy. Because you still have to have your personality. You don't take somebody's whole thing. It's got to be something about somebody you don't like. You can't like everything about a person. It has to be something. Like, I like her style, I don't want to match my shoes exactly like that, but I like that dress. I think I'm gonna get that. I like that dress. I think I might do. It's got to be something with you still in there. You don't take yourself out of the equation, is what I'm saying. You take yourself completely out of the equation, right? Yourself is completely gone, and then the other person doesn't emerge. So I take myself completely out of the equation because I am watching you, and then you emerge through me because I done pushed myself down. There's no more Brooklyn. There's no more Brooklyn. Everything this other person is doing that I supposedly admire, but it's really envy because I'm doing everything this person do. There's nothing left of Brooklyn. That's not a person who admires you. That's a person who wants to be you. That's some stockish tendencies, and that's dangerous. A person who admires you pulls a little bit and mixes it with their selves. That's someone who admires you, not somebody who wants to just be you and take over. And I've had people to literally copy everything from head to toe. You know, and it to me, you know, I could be wrong. And I'm just saying, for you women out there and guys, if you're looking at my video, if you find somebody that you admire, that's great. Look at them and pull from them. You know, learn from them if they're positive. Learn from them. But don't lose yourself. They're not better than you because they're dressing a certain way, have a certain job, live someplace certain, have a nice relationship, a nice car, money. They're not better than you. They just maybe got things together where you need to improve on. Or, you know, or maybe it's going to encourage you, well, I can do better. I can do a little bit better now. I can do this because she's doing that. But still, don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself. Still make sure you're here and you're incorporating here. Don't incorporate here and you're here and then you're just pushing yourself down. No. You're important. What you have to offer is important. Improve what you have. Don't take all of theirs and push yours away. Improve what you have. You like to wear jeans, but you want to dress it up some? Okay, so I like to wear jeans. I like dresses. You can say to yourself, but I want to dress it up some. I don't want to look like a tomboy, just t-shirts and jeans. Okay, so then what can I do to dress it up? But I'm not going to be like this person. So you go get you a nice white crisp dress shirt. Get you a sexy halter top. You know, get you a blazer, you know, with a nice cami. Put on some ankle boots, some pearls. You know, you don't like hoop earrings. Get you some nice diamond studs, you know. You don't want a bun. Maybe you got a shortcut. Maybe you know, wear longer hair. You know, you can improve. Keep yourself. You like your jeans, but then you look at the person, but I want to dress up a little bit. And then incorporate things like that. Don't erase yourself is what I'm saying. And I've seen people do that. Don't do that. Don't erase yourself. Okay? So I am going to go. I'm getting ready to go ahead and make me some tea for my stomach and chill. I was going to wash my hair and dye my hair. I think not. It is 6:15 p.m. I'm not washing anything. I am going to moisturize this stuff and drink me some tea for my stomach, and I'm going to bed early because guess what? My head still hurt, guys, and my belly hurt, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I ate breakfast this morning, and right after I ate breakfast, I started feeling my head and stuff. So maybe, you know, and I didn't want it. So maybe I just ate too much or something. But anyway, that's what Brooklyn's getting ready to do, and enjoy the rest of my evening, because guess what? I start my new shift tomorrow. No more weekends. I do my first job, now I go straight to my second job, Monday through Friday. No weekends, so I got to get myself prepared for that. And with that being said, I'm going to say vielen Dank. That's thank you very much in German. So vielen Dank if you're watching me. And choose, that's what? That's bye in German.